Family members, along with people who knew and loved Yvonne Abernethy, are heartbroken this week following her death. Abernethy was shot and killed outside her apartment complex early Tuesday morning. 10 Tampa Bay's Angelicia Bruton sat down with the family's pastor to learn more about what this loss has meant for those closest to the young woman, who many considered a rising voice in our community.
Yvonne Abernethy was only 25 years old when she was killed. Her pastor tells me he's shocked at the murder because Abernethy had her whole life ahead of her.
Devastated. There's no other description.
Reverend Kenny Irby says his congregation is close-knit and Abernethy was a dedicated member.
Because everybody who in church and people in the community knew her as Vaughn.
He says she often expressed her faith through song and dance.
And she was the tallest member of the liturgical dance team.
He calls her a rising leader in her community, taken too soon.
She was a wonderfully humble young lady who was eager to learn and always willing to serve.
Reverend Irby says the murder also shines a light on a bigger issue, an epidemic of gun violence.
How do these guns become so prevalent in our community?
St. Pete police say Abernethy's family heard gunshots and found her dead outside their apartment. Police are calling Abernethy's homicide targeted. Reverend Irby believes the killer was not a stranger.
It was an acquaintance, my understanding is that she and her dad had reported the individual and were pursuing a restraining order.
Irby stresses how important it is to check in with the people you love and to educate them on the consequences that come with pulling a trigger.
We need to acknowledge it, and we need to provide the resources and support to individuals who are in need.
The St. Pete Police Department says a person of interest was arrested by a different agency and is being held on unrelated charges. In the studio, Angelicia Bruton, 10 Tampa Bay.
And so far, investigators have not made an arrest in connection with Abernethy's death. Anyone with information in this case is encouraged to contact St. Pete PD.